Hi, welcome back to Tone with Harveen. Today we'll be doing a full body flow using a set of weights. We're going to go with super light weights today. We're doing 3 pounds. Let's get started with some sit-ups. Feet flat on the mat, zip together, arms straight ahead. We're just going to lift, keeping the arms just straight ahead, up, lower, and let's come on back down. Arms extend slightly and back up. And this is going to be our last one. And as we're up, let's put the feet out just a tad bit. Arms together, or weights together. Lean back ever so slightly. And we're just going to twist, bringing that closest wrist to the inner side of your rib cage. Nice and slow. If you want to make this advanced a tad, let's go into the V-sit and continue the same movement. Trying to keep the abs pulled in so that they don't dome. Let's come into center and let's sit back into tabletop position, arms at our sides, and we're gonna go for a bicycle here, except you're gonna bring your opposite arm all the way up and back down. Just lifting the shoulder blade off the mat. The part of your back will also come up just to help you get that crunch. Last one on each side. And let's come on down. Quick little break here. You're gonna come on up, bringing those shoulder blades off the mat. Legs are in our tabletop position, and we're going to lift into a bicep curl and come back in. Extending that leg, keeping lifted off the mat. Just warming up the arms before we get to that part. Stay lifted. If you need to, drop the neck, but continue the movement. Keep the abs tucked in. And last one on each side. Drop the head, drop the feet. Let's roll on up. Just gonna use one weight for now. Let's come on to one side. Going into our side plank here. You can go one foot on top of the other or one just behind the other. Short end of your mat and forearm are aligned. Let's lift up into our side plank, lifting one arm straight up, and let's dip for 12. And last one. Come on down. Let's get into our bear hover. Into our tabletop, lifting the knees off the mat, keeping the knees hip-width distance apart. Let's grab one of our weights just to be closer. And we're gonna open up to the side, lifting up, coming back into center, switching hands for the weights, or you can choose to do this while holding the weights and open up to the other side. 6 on each side. And we're on to the last one. Perfect, let's come on down, dropping down, and let's do our plank dips on the other side. Getting into your comfortable side plank position, arm lined up. Let's lift, arm straight up, and let's dip for 12. Last one. And come on down, back onto the other side. We're gonna go into our side plank, except this time we'll be on our knee. You can decide to be on both knees or just the one. Arm straight up, and we're gonna go for a thread the needle all the way down. You can choose to keep your arm bent up until this point, and we're here for 12. And last one. And let's drop down or back into our bear hovers. Into our tabletop, lifting up our knees off the mat, grabbing that weight, opening up to one side, and we're here for 6 on each side. And last one. Let's come into center, dropping the knees, and we're gonna do a thread the needle on the other side. Onto your plank, either on one knee or both knees, or legs extended, lifting up, and thread the needle for 12. Last one. And let's drop down. Perfect. Now onto one of our knees, leg is extended. We're gonna go for our arms now while using our legs and of course engaging our abs. Palms facing out. Let's lift up to the top Weights are not going to touch. They're just staying straight ahead, so shoulder width distance apart. You're going to lean back, shoulder press, and coming back up, and we're back down. So we're going to go for 6, making sure that your leg and knee are aligned. One is not too far ahead of the other. So let's go for 12. And this is 6. I feel like 12 might be a lot. So let's pause there and let's do the same thing on the other side. We're going to go for 6. 12 is pretty extreme. Arm or palms facing out. Same thing. And 6. Yeah, I feel like that was quite enough for the arms there. Let's come on down, lay onto the mat. Short end of the mat and your forearm are aligned. You can put the weights aside for a second. Leaning down. Let's lift the leg up, bend the knee, come in, tap the front of the mat, back up and down. We're here for 6. And 6. Come on down into our tabletop position. Let's grab the weight in our right arm. Let's go extend that left leg. We're going to do 4 leg extension, just lifting for 4. And 1. Let's drop that. This time, the right arm is going to extend all the way out every time you're lifting. So it's opposite arm and opposite leg with the extension. Let's pull in the right arm into our rib cage and lifting for 6. And 1. Let's bring that leg in, same thing, except we're going to do our traditional donkey kicks. So let's start with 4 straight donkey kicks. And this time when you're doing these donkey kicks, your arm is just going to move with your leg, extending all the way up and all the way back in, opposite arm and opposite knee. Let's lift and pull that arm in, and we're here for 6. And 1. Let's drop that weight down, and we're going to repeat on the other side. This time we're leaning on our left side. Short end of the mat and your forearm are aligned. And let's lift that leg, bend, tap the front of the mat, and back up. We're here for 6. and 6. And let's go in for our leg lifts. And this time we're lifting with our left leg. Right arm is going to be doing our tricep kickbacks. Let's start with 4 warm-up leg lifts. And now let's add in the arms. Arm into our side here, kicking back with our tricep, and we're here for 6. And 1. Putting that down, we're going into our donkey kicks, warming up for 4. Let's grab that weight. Arm is moving with our leg. Pull that arm into our side, and let's go for 6. And 1. Perfect. Let's put the weights aside for now. And we're in our tabletop position. Let's extend that left leg. Extending into our leg lift, lifting up as high as you can, coming down onto our forearms. And slowly as we come on back up, let's lift the right knee up and pull in the left knee into center, closest to your chest as you can. The left knee is not going to drop. We're going back here and in. We're here for 8. And this is our last one. And let's drop that leg, come into center. Before catching our breath, let's go for the other side. Right leg is extended. Extending, dropping onto our forearms and into center for 8. And 1. Let's drop that down, come forward into our tabletop, onto our forearms. We're into some different variation of donkey kicks as we're more down forward, able to lift higher. So left knee is up into our donkey kick, coming down, opening into our fire hydrant, extending the leg, coming back down. And that is 1. We'll be here for 6. And this is 6. Perfect. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. I just realized I can't kick towards the wall. Onto our forearms. And we're here for 6. Last one. Let's go and knees towards the outer edges of the mat. Let's sit back into our child's pose. Take a deep breath in, lifting yourself slightly. And exhale, trying to get your arms onto the mat, melting deeper. That was definitely a challenging workout today. Working out some new muscles. Good job for sticking through it. We are officially into our cool down now. Let's pull ourselves up, curl the toes under, lifting up into our down dog. Let's pulse the knees. And coming down into our tabletop, adjusting the hands to be right under our shoulders. Deep breath in, dropping the belly button, lifting the gaze up. And exhale, curving the belly button into the spine as best you can. And slowing down our breath, moving with our inhale and exhale to help bring that heart rate down. Coming into center, let's go for one more down dog. Shifting our weight forward into our plank, into our cobra, and back out to our down dog. Tabletop, let's walk our knees forward. Let's do a quick butterfly. Palms of our feet together. Pushing down on our inner thighs with our elbows, feeling the stretch. Keeping the shoulders back. And let's sit cross-legged. Deep breath in, reaching up. And as you exhale, let's come into a forward fold, keeping your butt on the mat, using your fingertips to walk yourself forward, keeping the butt on the mat. A few deep breaths here. One more. And as you're exhaling, let's use your fingertips to walk yourself back up, nice and slow. Shoulders back, reaching up. And as you exhale, coming into center, keeping the shoulders back, sitting up straight, nice and tall. And you're all done for today. Let me know how you're feeling in the comments and what you want to see next time. See you.